Here is a basic breakdown of how I made this in a matter of few minutes. So, let's jump right in. First, delete the cube. Now, create a frog model. I have already created one, so I am gonna append it. Now, add a light source. Give it a track to constraint and select the frog. Move the light accordingly. Adjust the camera. Now, for the outline, add an object line art. It should create an outline. As you can see, in the Render tab, make sure to turn on ray tracing. Let's split the screen and go to the shader editor. If there is any material given to it, delete it and make a new material. Make the base color green. Now, add a shader to RGB node. Also add a color ramp and change it to constant. Change the white to a light green and black to a darker shade. Add another darker color. If nothing is showing, go to Light Properties and increase the intensity. This is how it should look. In the color ramp, you can add more tones for a nice gradient. I am changing the outline thickness to make it more visible. Make sure to turn these off and change this to individual silhouette. Now, to draw the details, add a new layer. Rename the new layer as Details, and the first as Outline. Select the Details layer and go to Materials. Create a new material and change the stroke color to dark green. Now, go to Draw Mode. You can fine-tune the brush settings. Select the appropriate brush and start drawing the details. Break the strokes for a more cartoonish look. Done! Let's check the rendered viewport. This looks nice. Now, to paint the yellow belly, duplicate these nodes and connect them with a mix shader. Now go to the 3D viewport and open Texture Paint. Create a new base color. Make sure the color is black. Go back to the shader editor. Disconnect the texture node and connect it to the mix shader. Now, change the upper color ramp to a yellowish gradient. Change the base color to yellow. If you are not being able to paint the texture like this, make sure to change the color from black to a lighter orange shade. This should fix it. Now let's paint the belly. This is how it should look. If you want, you can change the background color for a different style. Now, add a plane for the ground. Model the grass. I am appending the one I have created before. The blend file for this project will be in the bio if you want to try it out. Let me just adjust it a bit. Since I had already modeled it, it already has the material. Add other elements. This is my final scene. I have also added butterflies and flowers Here is it in rendered view.